What is resume? So resume is a biodata which is given to the company so that they can select us, right? So same way, many of you might have given your biodatas. Have you given or not? For the marriage, have you given biodata or not? Yes. Okay, so there are many people who are older than me then. Okay, so resume is nothing but the biodata, or biodata means whatever we have done in your educational journey or whatever we have done in our, learning process. We are telling them that this is the things or these are the things I know, and I think these are my skills are matching to your job requirements, and I can be the best fit person for your company. Got it? Yeah. So what we are going to add in the resume? We will be adding all the necessary requirements, right? So we will begin with, so first, what the resume should have. What do you think? At the top, there should be your name, right? After that name, contact information, right? The contact information. In contact information, you will give your mobile number, email, Instagram account ID, and if needed, you will give LinkedIn, and to show our work, we can give the GitHub profiles. Got it? In the GitHub, what we do? We upload the whatever the work we have done, like project, or suppose even if you have done something else, if you have done any good coding or programming, and if you want to show, then you can push your code on the GitHub. How many of you are aware of GitHub? How many of you have pushed your project codes on the GitHub or the achievements on the GitHub? Great. So I will tell you the importance of one by one. So we'll start with the basic structure of resume. Okay. And then I will give you some examples how the resume should look like, how we can modify our resume as per the job description, how we can improve our ATS score so that our resume will be shortlisted for that particular job requirements. Because if you're applying for the job and if you are not checking the job requirement and you are simply, pasting or simply uploading the same resume for all 10 different kinds of requirement, then do you think that your resume will be shortlisted for all 10 different kinds of requirement? No, it will not shortlist. So for that, we need to tailor our resume as per the job requirement. If you do that, then our resume will be shortlisted and then we will get the exam mail. Then if you crack the exam, then you will get the interview call. If you crack the interview call, then you will be selected or placed in that particular company. So getting placed is our end goal. But the first step is resume while applying the job. And the first step is obviously the learning, but after learning, resume preparation. If you're uploading the proper resume that is matching to their job requirement, then only they will select your resume, right? Then only your application will move forward. Else it will not move forward. Got it? So resume, nowadays, you know that most of the companies, those companies who are hiring in bulk, that means 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 requirements they are having, they are using ATS too. What is ATS? Application Tracking System. So in 2020, 19, 18, that time demand was more in the market and supply was less. So even if you made the resume in the Word format, by making the tables and all, your resume was getting shortlisted because demand was less. So that time they used to, assess the student in the interview more than from the resume. And they used to select. But now in the market, demand is decreased and supply is more. Got it? So what is happening for 1 or 2,000 requirement also, almost 40 to 50,000 students are applying for that. Now all the 40 to 50,000 students will not match their job requirement. Now many of you are from the data analyst batch, data science batch, full stack Java, cloud computing, right? CCNA, Linux, and all. You are from the different backgrounds, right? Suppose there's a posting for the front-end developer. Now, blindly the data analyst students are applying. Blindly the data science students are applying. Means those students they require? No. They need a person who can work on the front-end development. Even the one who is, doing specialization in the data analyst, he may be aware of the front-end development skills like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, because most of you are from the MCA or engineering background, right? In the engineering, you already learn these things. You may be aware of that. But if you're not reflecting those things on your resume and you're reflecting only data analysis skills, your resume will not shortlist them. So even if you're having the knowledge, you are not able to make it through. Even while applying, you are thinking that, okay, they need a front-end development. I know the front-end development skills, but while uploading the resume, you are uploading the resume where you are, giving more focus on the data analysis skills. So your resume obviously will not get shortlisted. It's like that. Suppose my height is 6.2. I'm looking for a marriage, for example. Then I will be having some expectations, right? My height is 6.2, so I will look the girl who is having minimum 5.5 or 5.6 height, right? My skin color is fair, so I want being girl should be having the fair skin. So if suppose I'm getting the biodatas, whose girls are having the height 5.4, 5.3, will I select them? No, I will reject them. You guys will select those who are having the 5.6 height. They can select 5.2. That means the requirements are not matching. Got it? And those requirements in the corporate nowadays they are using this ATS tool to track your application. So that if the job vacancies are 5,000 and if 50,000 applications are coming, then what they can do by using this ATS tool, they will only select the first 10,000 or 9,000 applications that those are having the maximum ATS. Maximum ATS score means they are in the job requirement. They will be writing, okay, we need a person who is proficient in writing SQL queries, writing DAX queries, creating data like creating interactive dashboards, good at data analysis. Those are the requirements they are mentioned. And if in your resume you are writing, I can create a good front web pages by using HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Now, is this matching? No. So automatically your score will be lower than the person who is mentioning these DAX queries, SQL queries, and this data analysis keywords, right? So those resumes will be shortlisted. So in today's class, we will be giving more importance how we can match our resume to the job description, and we can, increase our chances of shortlisting our resume. Okay. Before going to that, we need to understand what our resume should have. The basic things. The first basic thing is it should have name at the top, followed by the contact information. In the contact information, you should add your mobile number, you should add your email ID, you should add your LinkedIn profile. Why LinkedIn profile? Because suppose if you have done something like you have participated in a current event and you came in top 3, top 5, or top 50, you will be getting some achievement certification from there, right? So you should post those certification on the LinkedIn. Got it? If you're working on some project, then you can post those projects on the LinkedIn. Now, for my existing batch students, I think I have given one free certification link, TCS free certification link. How many of you are doing? For 10 batch, I haven't forwarded. I will forward it today. So if you're doing some free certification courses, you will be learning something from that, right? So after completing that, you can post it on the LinkedIn. Like you went somewhere for roaming and you can click the pictures and you will upload it on the Instagram, right? To maintain, to maintain the memories or to share with the people. So here, whatever the corporate or whatever the educational activities you are doing, you should update all those things on the LinkedIn, because on the LinkedIn, many HRs are active. The companies, the startup companies or the companies who are hiring for 2 or 3 requirements. Like there are many companies in the Bangalore who are stable companies. Stable means what? They don't have frequent requirements for the employees. If suppose they are having a team of 10 people in the application development, if out of this 10 people, if 2 people are moving out from the organization, then they will be hiring for how many people only? 2 people. Now they will post the job vacancy? No. Posting a job vacancy on online will take a lot of time and money for them. They have to pay for that. Then for 2 positions, almost 1,000 people will apply. then their job will become more hectic to go through those 1,000 applications, then call them for the interview, take at least 50 people interview, and then select. So they're investing lot of in the human resource. So what they will do, their HR team is always active on the LinkedIn and Naukri. So they will check the person who is matching their job requirement. And how they will understand? By the things that you are applying on the or uploading on the LinkedIn profile. So many HRs are active on the LinkedIn. Even you will get the direct DMs in your message box that we are looking for a person who is based in this and this. And if you are interested, please send me your CV. I will show my LinkedIn profile where I can show I was getting messages from the other HRs to join their company. Got it? So that is LinkedIn is nothing but the direct reference, we can say. Direct reference. Direct reference means you are clearing almost the 50%. Like if you are applying for the job, then there are 50% chances to get your resume shortlisted, right? So in the LinkedIn, if you are getting direct reference, means your resume is already shortlisted. Now you just have to sit for the interview and perform well and get selected. So 50% things are getting reduced on the LinkedIn and Naukri. Okay. So Naukri profile also you have to build it. GitHub is nothing but whatever you are adding in your resume. Suppose you are adding some projects in your resume. Then on the GitHub, if you have pushed your code, then the interviewer simply can click on this GitHub link and he can check all your repositories there. From there, he will understand whether you are a junior candidate, you have worked on your projects or not. Okay, if you are mentioning 10 projects on your resume, but you haven't pushed a single code on the GitHub, then he might think that he might have taken those, projects from some other his friends and he has just added those things on the resume. Got it? So that's why GitHub is important. After that, if you have done any internship or if you are having any experience, then add the professional experience. If you are having experience, then add the experience / for the freshers, you should add the internship. Internship will play lot of important role. Many of you might have passed out in 2024, right? How many of you have passed out in 2024? Don't shy, raise your hands. Okay, how many of you are going to be passed out in 2025? Great. So for those who are in the final year now, in your last semester, internship is mandatory, right? Or is it not? It's mandatory. What is the meaning of internship? Going to the company, working on their project, despite they pay or they don't pay. That will not matter. Means internship is nothing but a professional experience, but in an unprofessional way. Why am I saying unprofessional way? Because they will pay or they will not pay. That is not fixed. They will take you on their payroll. That is not fixed. But they will be giving you chance to work on their projects. Okay. So final year and the last year pass out students, if you are having the internship, then it will be having a positive edge over the other students. I will show you some resumes and that time I will give you the same examples again. Okay, in that will. If you are having internship, then add the internship at the top. If you are experienced person, then add the experience at the top. After that, educational qualification. Educational qualifications. Now, in the educational qualifications, always add recent education first. That means I have done my post-graduation diploma. So I will write PG diploma in machine learning, followed by from where you did. Okay. After the recent, write the second recent. Okay. Like suppose I have done the BTech, I will write BTech followed by from which college I have done or from which branch I have done. Add only the recent educations and add maximum 3 recent education. If you have done the post graduation, then add 3. If you have done only the graduation, then add only 2. Like most of you might have done BTech or MCA, right? Suppose those who have done the engineering, then they can add BTech and after BTech go till 12th only. Don't write the 10th percentage, 10th marks, or 10th passing year, don't write the 10th, anything, don't go till 10th. BTech and 12th, or if you have done the MCA, then MCA and BCA is enough. If you want, you can come till 12th, but don't write till 10th. In India, still we are following the, the old education system. Without passing 10th, you will not go to the 11th. Okay. But after completing 10th, you are having option. Either you can choose the science stream and go for the engineering, or you can do the diploma and then again come for the engineering. So that's why 10th, after 10th, 11th or like 12th or diploma is adding. I can understand if you are adding the 12th or diploma, but don't go till 10th here. Okay, add recent 2 or recent 3 qualification, but don't add 10th. It will consume unnecessary space on your resume. Next, after the education qualification, give the preference to add skills. Okay, I will tell you how to add skills. Suppose you have learned Python. For example, I am taking, if you have learned Python, then in programming language, people will write Python. If you have learned SQL, they will write here SQL. Then if you have learned Power BI, they will write here Power BI. After, if they have learned machine learning, they will write here machine learning. Okay. Now this is the one way of representing your skills on the resume. Second way is Python dash. In Python, suppose you are the data science students or data analytics students, or you are more interested in the data field, you can write NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. Okay. Then if you have learned PyQt5, you can add like this PyQt5. If you have learned network programming in it, you can add it network programming. Okay. Next, in the SQL, what we have learned? We have learned SQL queries, right? SQL queries. Then, suppose stored procedures, I will write here. Views, and creating functions, right? And ETL. In Power BI, DAX queries, data analysis, and few more things you can add it here. In machine learning, you will be learning some algorithms, supervised, unsupervised, and all. In deep learning, CNN, RNN, those things are there. So, in the skill sections, while adding skills, do not write only Python, SQL, Power BI, and machine learning. Write some points opposite to it. Because why am I asking you to write this? If suppose in the job description they have written the person should be proficient in data analysis, then you can see in the Power BI you are writing data analysis. So that ATS tool is ticking that point. Getting my point? How the ATS score is getting generated? It is checking the keywords. It is checking the keywords. The keywords that are in the job description, are those keywords available on your resume? Now, this ATS is nothing but a machine learning algorithm. It is a chatbot kind of thing. It's not the human that he will read the SQL and he will understand by default that, okay, he knows SQL. That means he might be working on the stored procedure, views, and ETLs and all. It's a machine. And that machine is pushed with the keywords only. So if the same keywords are available in the job description and on your resume, then your ATS score is improved. So that's why it is important to add these subpoints. But do not add whole curriculum. Only add the keywords. And those keywords that are available in the job description. Who is speaking on the call? Please go outside, speak, and then come back, okay? After, in the skill section, add projects. In the project, I will expect minimum 4 projects from you. Minimum how many projects? 4 projects. Even if you have done projects after coming here and joining this institution, but in the resume, you should add those projects like you have done in your college journey. For example, suppose you are here full stack Java student. For example, I am taking, you are learning here full stack Java. Full stack Java. So in that full stack Java, how many modules are there? First module is a Java, advanced Java and core Java, right? Second module is a Web development. Now in the web development, there will be the front end web development and back end web development because this course is a full stack Java. After web development, you will be learning SQL, and again, there are 4 modules, I guess, in full stack Java. Anyone from the full stack Java course here? Nobody? Okay, what are the different modules in full stack Java? Okay. Front end, back end, web development, and the SQL. Suppose these are the 5 models you are having in the full stack Java. Now here you are learning all these 5 models. And I hope that every trainer is taking project after completing this module. Is he taking or not? I don't know. If he is not taking, connect with them then, okay? As a trainer, I take. So in the Java, you will be having 1 project. Got it? In the front end, you will be having 2nd project. In the back end, you will be having 3rd project. In the web development, you will be having 4th project, and SQL you will be having 5th project. So how many projects you are having here? 5 projects. And how many projects I'm expecting from you? Minimum 4 projects. Now, although you have learned these projects after joining this institution, but in your resume, you should add it like this. When I was in the 2nd year of engineering or when I was in the 2nd year of BCA, I developed my interest in the full stack Java development. And in the very 2nd year of my engineering, in the 1st semester, I learned Java programming language and I work on so and so project. Add 3-4 lines of project description, add technologies used below, and right opposite to that project, give a date of your 2nd year of engineering. I will write here 2nd year only, okay? If you guys are from the BCA, then change accordingly, okay? Then, this is the 2nd year of 1st semester, suppose, 2nd year of 1st semester. Then after completing Java in my 1st semester of 2nd year, in the 2nd semester, as I wanted to become a full stack Java development, I inclined my interest towards the front end development first. So in the front end development, I learned what are these front end skills? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript or etc. Whatever there are skills, you can add it. And you can say that by using this technology, I work at so and so project, and I did this project in the 2nd semester of 2nd year. Got it? Next, after completing my 2nd year, in the 3rd year, as I already finished Java and front-end development, I became curious how the things works in the backend. So in the backend, I learned what are the backend technologies. Java, Spring Boot, Hibernate. I don't know. They are telling. I'm just writing. I am not from the full stack Java. Okay. So Java, Spring Boot, Hibernate, and by using these skills, I work on so and so project. When you work on 3rd year means if I'm talking about the engineering students, 3rd year means which semester? 5th semester and 3rd year. Okay. After completing the backend, then I thought to learn the web development, then write the technologies that you learned in the web development and show that you learned this web development in the 3rd year itself. And in the final year, I learned SQL and I created a complete project on the full stack development. Now look at here, there are 2 students sitting opposite to me for 1 position. Example, just hypothetical example. 1 student have added all these things in a resume. 1 student is telling me that after completing the graduation, he joined so and so institution and he done their full stack Java development course. And in that 6 months, he learned all these skills and he worked on these many projects. Another student is sitting, even he has joined that same institution, but he's not telling me because that will not bother me. He's telling me that, sir, I developed my interest in the full stack Java development when I was in the 2nd year of engineering. And from then, I started learning on my own. I took the reference from YouTube. And in the very 2nd year, I learned Java. I worked so and so project. I work on these so and so technologies. In the third year, I learn front end development and I use these technologies, work and so project. In final year, I learn this back end development, web development. As I aware of all those skills, I applied those skills together and I work on this my final year project. These two students are sitting opposite to me. Interviewer is a person, right? So in my mind, whose image is building in a positive way? Second one, right? So for the first one, I'm thinking that in his 4 year of engineering journey, he has done nothing. In last 6 months, he is studying. And the other student is disciplined from his college days, where first students has given 6 months to learn all these four modules. Second students has given 6 months for each module. Then who will be having detailed knowledge? Second. So this is how you need to represent things on your resume. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Skills, why you didn't get placed? He will ask you. Surely he will ask you. Then you can say, sir, I was having so these many skills. Even since 2024, I have been continuously applying for the off-campus drives. For some companies rounds, I'm clearing the technical exam. In some companies round, I'm clearing the technical interview. For some, my results are pending, and for some, I couldn't clear the exams. You can say that I am in the process. Still, I am in the process. You can say I'm working on my own, and even I'm not getting selected. Still, I'm not discouraging myself. I'm working on so and so project. Got it? I'm honing my skills. I'm going in detail, you can say. Because in the front end also, it's not like that if you learn these many skills, that means it's done. Right? There are many new technologies evolving, right? So you can say that after completing this, I'm learning these new technologies. So I'm utilizing my time best. Also, I'm applying for the new opportunities. Got it? And that's why I'm saying that this internship is important. You can bridge that gap by using the internship. You can say that I got passed out in the July 2024. Then for next 3 months, I searched for the job. I found little difficult, but I got one internship opportunity, and I'm doing my internship, or I just completed my internship. 6 months of internship you can have. Like this way, you can bridge your gap. And if you are the second student who is doing all those things from your college days, hypothetically, even you are doing here, but you need to represent like this so that it will increase your chances. Every time being honest is not the great option. Okay, yeah. So you can say that I got this internship opportunity. So it will be, the cherry on the cake. Already you know the skills. Also, you are having the unprofessional experience of working as an intern. Okay. So your chances will increase more. Got it? Yeah. So after this project, if you have done any extracurricular activities or exceptional extracurricular activities, then only add extracurricular activities. Extracurricular activities, and after that add the certifications. Now in the certifications, there are many companies who are having their free certifications. Many big companies, Infosys, Accenture, IBM, TCS, every 1 or 2 months they releases their free certifications in different domains. In different domains, for the data engineering, for data science, for front end development, for back end development, for web development, for cloud computing. There are many free certifications available on the internet, and approved by these big companies, Accenture and all. They will be having some modules, 10 module, 12 module, 15 modules. They might have divided their modules in some different days. You have to complete those modules in a stipulated time. After completing each module, there will be an assignment. If you are clearing that assignment, and if you are clearing the final that exam, you will be getting a certification, and that certification you can add it here. Got it? If suppose you are the cloud computing students or cyber security student, cyber security certification from Accenture. And Bakaida, you have got it, right? What you did, you enrolled on their website, you completed their all the modules, so you got to know new things also. Those new things that you haven't learned in the past. Okay. So those new things are adding value in your skill set, and also it is adding value in your resume. I'm not talking only about adding the things on the resume. Also, I'm talking about, having those skills inside you. Got it? Else it will be like in Marathi we are saying, I think yesterday I used the same saying in some other class. Now motha lakshat kota means it's looking everything great on the paper. But when actually the interviewer is asking, he is not aware of anything. It should not happen like that. If you are adding the certification done from the Accenture in a cloud computing, then he will ask some questions on the cloud computing, right? And if you have done the certification, by giving complete dedication, you will be able to answer that. So don't do the things just to add on the resume. Understand the things and add on the resume. Getting my point? Why am I asking you to bifurcate or divide these projects as per your college years? So that you should look disciplined in the interview. And even it will increase your confidence. You will also carry yourself like, I have done this in my second year, I have done this in my third year, I have done this in my final year. So you will also feel confident about yourself because you have many things to tell to the interviewer, right? You can add in the introduction also. I will tell you the introduction format after completing the resume. Introduction, if you give the introduction like this, because resume is your first impression. What is the second impression? Introduction. 80% of times interviewer will ask the first question, introduce yourself. If your resume is coming in the top 5 and if you give the good introduction, then your 50% chances are there to get selected. Now remaining 50% chances will depend on the how good you are explaining your projects, how good you are, whatever the skills you have added. If he is asking some questions based on that, how you are good at explaining. Getting my point? Okay. So now, what are the things, like what are the necessary things to be added in your resume? You got it? Any doubt in this? Will you add my strength and my weakness in resume? Don't add it. Okay, don't add it. Why you are giving interviewer a point? Because if you are adding these many things, do you think that one page is sufficient for your resume? No. But for the fresher, we have to try to create our one page resume only. As a fresher, we have to try. But if suppose you are having 5-6 projects, eventually it will go on the second page. That's fine. But by adding unnecessary things like my strength, my weakness, then hobbies, address at the below, complete address, room number 25, and all. Got it? So this is unnecessary space. We have to cut down that unnecessary space and we have to fit our resume on how many pages? 1 page. And these are the things you are having in your hand to add there. So do you think that 1 page is sufficient? No. Got it? Any doubt in how the resume should be? Extracurricular activities, like suppose you have participated in some events, like you are pro kabaddi player and you represented your team at zonal level or at the state level. That is extracurricular activity, right? So you can add. But don't write like when I was 7th, I was a class monitor. In my college days, I was CR. Don't add. Add the exceptional, like if you are suppose you have done the NCC. NCC is having sergeant, right? Now that NCC will hold some value in the extracurricular because in NCC, they are training you whole day. You are doing some parades. They are making you discipline, the citizen of this India. So these things you can add here. If suppose you are the part of NSS, how many of you know NSS? Okay, NSS is like NCC only, social work. Okay, National Social Service is the full form. Okay, 2 years of you have to join for the 2 years. You will be having some different activities done by the university sponsoring to do that activities. Okay, so you can add those activities in the extracurricular activities. Got it? But don't add like this. I got the first prize in the good handwriting. Now no one is going to ask you to write essay by pen and paper there. Okay, everyone will be having the same handwriting that you can see on the screen. Even if you open the notepad and even if you try to write this name, all of us will be having the same handwriting here. Got it? Yeah. So any doubt in the structure of resume so that I can move ahead and I can tell you, how the actual resume should look like and what are the changes you need to do. Now, let's jump on some sample resumes I have taken here. Let me open. Yeah. So these are the sample resumes from many students or from this institution only. I have selected. So this is the one format of resume. Can you see? Can you see the resume format? Back students, can you see? Okay. The first, she has added her name here, followed by graduate computer science engineering, and then followed by her address and all. Okay. Now I will say that this is not mandatory. This is not important. Even if you skip, that is fine. What is important is that you can see here is a GitHub profile. GitHub profile link. If I click on her GitHub profile link, it is routing me on her GitHub profile, and you can see here how many repositories are there. 52 repositories. Okay. In projects, I will ask her to add some projects because she has added, she has pushed all the codes in the repositories. So here, project she can push. So if suppose in her resume, she is adding something. Okay. In resume, if she is adding this in the project term deposit classification, and if I want to get the project code, I can click on this GitHub profile, right? If I click on this, it is routing me where she has pushed her all the codes. So I can open each and every folder and I can see the code, right? And I can check. So this is the proof that you have added this project in your resume and you have done this. Even if interviewer is too technical and if he found that this candidate is very good candidate, he is having good technical skills, then he can open this code and he can start asking questions on it. Got it? So first GitHub profile. Second one is a LinkedIn profile. Now if I click on the LinkedIn profile, it will route me to our LinkedIn profile, but I haven't logged in, so it will not take it to me there. Okay. Next, degree, that is not important, even you can skip it, followed by the name and Gmail ID. Okay. Then academic qualification. Now here is one, like you can give the academic qualification first, or you can give the work experience or the internship at the first. It's up to you. But if you ask me, sir, what should I prefer? I will ask you to give the internship first and then academic qualification. Because they are hiring you to work in their company, right? So what is more relevant to them? Your work experience or your internship experience? So add your internship certificates. Okay. So she has done the software engineering intern from Persistent System, Pune remote. It was a remote internship, I think. This was a 6 months internship. You can see January 26 to September 24. Sorry, January 24 to September 24. 8 months internship. Now the proof is that if I click on this Google, it will route me to her certificate folder. This is the Google Drive link. And if I want to see the certificate of her internship, I can get it from here. I think it's not added here. But now if you are doing the internship, you will be having experience letter, you will be having offer letter. So you can do the smart work. Okay. Will interviewer ask you to show the letters? No. But we need to give him all the access of the things that we are mentioning on your resume. Getting my point? So that he will not have a second thought about your loyalty or your integrity. That he will think that whatever you are adding here, that's true. Because you are providing everything as a proof here, right? If I click on here, it is routing me to the Google Drive link where the certificate is stored. So we'll check, so go through the certificate just to cross check it. Got it? The next two internships she has done. One is exposure to database, SAP ERP and OITDS from systems department at SQL Joins, and first one is from the Persistent Systems company. Okay. Second, key projects. If I click on this, it will route me to the GitHub profile where the project codes are pushed. And you can see here, dates added opposite to it. Now, as an interviewer, do I know you? I don't know your past. I don't know when you did this project. What is true for me? Whatever you are telling me, that is universal truth for me. Whatever you are telling me, that is universal truth for me. Even if you work on this project just 15 days back, but on the resume, if you are adding, you have done in the Feb 22 to October 22, I have to admit it. Got it? So you can see Feb 22 to October 22, then November 23 to April 24, then July 23 to September 23. Means that I can see that she has done all these three projects in how many years of span? 3 years of span. Means as an interviewer, I will think about her that she is a disciplined student. She not, she has not, woke up like 4 or 5 months back and she has done some certification courses and then added. I think that she is doing since her college time. Got it? Yeah. Next, in the technical skills, you can see programming, CPP, C, CSS, HTML, Python, JavaScript, machine learning. Then here I have suggested her to expand these things again. Like in the Python, she can take here Python, add few more points in JavaScript, few more points in the machine learning, few more points. Then she has done some extracurricular activities, kind of solve 400 plus lit course programming and represented here. Software and libraries, Excel, SQL, DBMS that she has learned, she has added here. Courses and certifications. So here she has added all the courses she has done here. So you might have also done some certification courses in past. So you can add it here. If you haven't done, now the TCS free certification is going on. I will share that link with all of you. Okay, just go there, enroll there. I think there are 15 modules for 15 days. If you are regular, if you are completing one module per day, in 15 days you will complete all those 15 modules and you will get the certificate. That certificate you can post it on the LinkedIn by writing some good words there. You can add it here and you can give the Google Drive link here. Got it? Yeah. Next, positions. This is extracurricular activities she has added and all. Got it? So this is the one example of resume. I'm having some more examples. Second example is this example. Okay. Name. Profile, this is optional. Okay. If you want to add, add. If you don't want to add, you can skip. No worries. Then followed by the professional experience. That is internship. You can see internship is added here for 6 months. And while mentioning internship, these things are important. Key responsibilities. What are your key responsibilities and what skills you have used or what skills you have learned from there. If you see here, then you can see there are 3 to 4 lines of description is added. Now this description will play important role to increase your ATS score. Got it? Suppose in the job description, they have added, we need a person who is proficient in writing DAX queries. Now, how many words are there? Proficient is a keyword. DAX query is a second keyword. Now, in this intern, if she added like, I was writing a DAX queries. So DAX queries keyword getting selected. That means your ATS score is improving. Got it? So that's why adding description is important. Now, many times I will tell you that now she has done the internship from this persistent systems. Okay. And you can see from the description, she has worked on the development. Now, suppose she is applying for the machine learning role. She got a job opportunity or the job description, where in the description it's written that they are looking for a machine learning engineer or AI engineer. And in the machine learning engineering, there will be written some another job description, like the person should be proficient in, creating supervised algorithm, unsupervised algorithm, and all those things will be written there. So what you can do, you can change this job description, and you can modify according to the job description. You can change this project description, and you can modify according to the job description. Got it? So if you are modifying, then only your resume is getting shortlisted, right? And in the internship or such kind of certificates, they will not add the designations you were having because you are not the permanent employee there. You are intern there. So they will be adding you work as an intern, but they will not be adding on which technologies, on which skills you work there. Got it? So don't think like that. If you work on the JavaScript or the .NET, then you have to add the JavaScript and .NET only. If you are applying for the position where they are looking for a development role, then it's good. But if they are looking for the machine learning engineer role, if they are looking for the database administrator role, then do you think that it's good? Let me see. My screen is being recorded. Yeah. Okay. So you can modify these changes as per the job description to boost your ATS score. Now I'm talking about the ATS score. The ATS score is nothing but the keywords that are mentioned in the job description are available in your resume or not. Got it? So if you're having any internship, then you can change this description as per the job description. Second, in the projects, you should have minimum 4 projects in your hand. Now remember, all the engineers, all the MCA graduate students, all the BCA graduate students, all the BSc graduate students, this point you should remember that if in this institution you are learning cloud computing, for example, that does not mean you will not apply for the development role. That does not mean that you will not apply for the machine learning or data analyst role. You have to apply for all these roles. Why? Because in your college days, you already learned these technologies. Indirectly, directly, you have everyone has learned those technologies. Cloud computing you are doing, that means you are doing master or trying to become a, like you want to, get more knowledge, detailed knowledge about the cloud computing. That means you know all these things, but you are, focusing on this cloud computing. Okay. So as a fresher, the market is too shrink now. So if you thought that you are doing here as a data analyst or you are completing the data analyst course, so you will apply for only data analyst position. No. You can apply for the Java development. You can apply for the machine learning. You can apply for the database engineer. You can apply for the cloud engineer and all. Got it? Getting my point or not? Yeah. So if you applied for these 10 opportunities, then you will be shortlisted for at least 6 or 7. You will be sitting for interview for exam for 5 to 6. You will be cracking at least 2 to 3 exams. In 2 to 3 exams, you will be sitting for 2 to 3 interviews. You can crack at least one interview there. And nowadays, 99.9% companies, not 99, 95% I will say. Let's add startups also. So 95% of companies are conducting their exams, interviews in online mode. So in online mode, no one is a son of Harishchandra Roy, right? No one is Raja Harishchandra here. Everyone is taking help of their senior friends. Senior friends are, creating 15, 20 Gmails, logging in their ChatGPT account. They're taking the snap of that question. They're posting on the ChatGPT, getting the answers and giving the answers. Got it? So 95% recruitment process are going online. If 100% people are applying for that position, 90% people are doing these things. They're taking help from the senior or they're taking help from their friends. They're creating 10, 15 Gmail IDs. They're logging into the chat GPTs. They're clicking the snap and they're getting the answers and giving the answers. Got it? So that's why your chances of cracking exam, your chances of cracking interview will increase. Even though you are doing your cloud computing course, in the cloud computing, you are learning SQL, right? You are learning Python. Python SQL is common for most of the job requirements. So you will be cracking that exam. An interview, nowadays in interview, they are not asking too many technical questions. Introduction will take 2.5 minutes. Got it? After your introduction, you already have added 4 to 5 projects. So he might ask you questions or at least 1 or 2 projects. Projects question will last for 5 to 6 minutes. And maximum interview duration is 20 to 22 minutes. And even some interviews are wrapping in 15 to 10 minutes only. So the 2 to 3 minutes went in your introduction. 5 to 6 minutes, project explanation. Got it? If whatever the project you are adding here, if you know the knowledge of that project, you will explain that for 5 to 6 minutes. Your positive impression is created there. Then he will come back. He will ask you some questions about the internship. What was your role? What you did? Then your role in your project. Got it? And technical, he will ask very, very few technical questions. Your interview will move around your resume only. Got it? So that's why don't think that you are doing data analyst course, so you will not apply for the development roles. You should apply for all the roles. But before applying, you should check the job description and modify your resume and then apply. Getting my point? Yes. Now, initially, when you are applying for any company, there were some rounds. First round was aptitude and reasoning, right? Aptitude and reasoning. and reasoning. After clearing that round, technical exam, right? In the technical exam, MCQs, technical, and the coding round, right? And after that, technical interview and HR interview, right? Now they have removed this HR round. Now this HR round is replaced by the communication round. After clearing the technical, they will be having communication round. So they have made easy for us. In HR round, HR was used to ask us questions. But in communication round, we need to answer the questions. So it is very easy for us. So the steps are very easy. And all these things are going online, so you can take help from your good friends or good seniors. They can help you to crack your exams. Getting my point? So what are the takeaways? Important takeaway is apply for all the job opportunities, but before applying, modify your resume so that your resume will get shortlisted. Even you never know that in which field you can work. Now I had done BTech in mechanical in 2019. Now I'm working in a data field. And if you ask me how you come in the data field, I'm also not aware of how I come in the data field. In 2019, I got graduated in mechanical from my college. 80% people were getting placed in the foundries. How many of you know the foundries? Engine parts, you know how they make? There is a big company, they make molds in the sand, they pour the metal in it, they create those parts. So foundry. So I work like I also has got place in the foundries, but I thought don't work there. And 2019, then I came to know about these fields. I just learned the C and SQL. On that basis, I was selected as an intern in one company. I worked for 6 months for free by paying my all living cost in the Pune area. I was from the another district. I went to there. They selected me on the basis of C and SQL. And there I started working as an intern for 6 months. After completing my internship, they took me on their payroll and they gave me the project on data, SQL. Then they taught me Power BI in that internship itself. They taught me Python in that internship itself. And that's how I became data analyst. Do you think any connection there? No connection. So what technologies I was aware of? Only C and SQL. Not in that proficient level also. I learned those technologies in 2 or 3 months only in online mode. I read latest C that book and I followed some YouTube videos. That's it. So even if you are working hard in some domain, it will not assure you to get a job in that particular domain. But if you are working hard, if you are enough smart, you will land somewhere. In IT, every technology is having lot of scope. It's not like that the cloud engineers are having lot of scope. It's not like that the development is having lot of scope. Every technology is having lot of scope. Even there are many people who are earning package in crores on the technologies that they are working. We are not aware or you haven't even heard the name of the technology. But the people are earning in crores in that particular technology. So as a fresher, what is our main goal? Get placed. Get placed by giving the interviews, by cracking their exams. Okay. And to sit for the interview, you need to prepare for your good resume, and the resume should match their job description. And that's how you need to, be flexible before applying to the any company. Just go through the job description. You can use the chat GPT or you can use your own thinking ability and you can modify your resume as per the job description. And on your resume, key points are that you should add this GitHub profile link, LinkedIn and documents drive link. Because if you have done this, then you should push your code on the GitHub. You should upload your achievements on the LinkedIn and you should upload your documents on Google Drive so that it will make you as a reliable candidate to the interviewer. Got it? So these are some templates. I will forward those templates. Okay, you can forward in yourself and you can create your resume. Okay, so this is the one resume you can see, and you can modify this job description. You can modify this skills and or the technologies used. Okay, these are some sample formats. This format is also good. This format is also good. This format, I think personally needs to be improved. It's looking like the page written all these things, right? This is also good format. The ATS will catch these things on this resume. Okay. This is also one of the good format. Can you see? Skills, he has added the skill first, then experience. Experience, I think it's internship only. Intern, then the education, and then the projects are built. Next, this is not a good format. I will not recommend to follow this colored format because ATS is nothing but the machine, right? It is scanning your paper. While scanning, he, as this background is a blue, he might skip some words. He might skip all the skills that are showing here. It might skip. Okay. In certification, if you see these very certifications she has added in the resume. And if you see the project section, only 2 projects that are not properly described. Okay. So I will not recommend you to follow this colored format. Always follow the plain format. White background and black letters. Got it? This is also one of the good format. You can see here. This professional summary, it's optional for you guys. If you want to add it, add it. If you don't want to add it, remove it. Okay. But make sure that your resume is not crossing 1 page. Or even if it is crossing, even if it is going on the 2nd page, then your 2nd page should fill at least more than 50%. Not for the 2 lines, your resume should not go on the 2nd page for 2 or 3 lines. You need to tailor your resume as per that. Got it? Yeah. So now you might be having doubt, sir, which websites we should follow to create resumes. So for this, I will share the resume, like the website and all the, the things that she used to create it. For this resume, even I make my resume from the Flow CV website. Flow CV. Visit the Flow CV website. This is a second Flow CV. Okay. If you click on here, then there are many free templates available for the resume. And it is very easy to modify our templates or modify our resume from this Flow CV. Suppose I have created one resume. Suppose this is the resume I have created, for example. Okay. If suppose I'm applying for the development role, I can change for this data analyst to developer or the software developer. Got it? So you can see here in the resume, it's getting changed. So this is the Flow CV website, will give you more flexibility to modify your resume as per the job description. Getting my word? So this is the one of the website. You can follow any website, but do not follow the templates which are in a color format. Always follow the black and white template so that the ATS tool will catch whatever the things you have written there. So any doubt in resume making, any doubt in how we can boost our ATS score? Any doubt? No doubt? Okay, great. So shall we go ahead with the next step, that how to build the LinkedIn profile? How many of you are having LinkedIn profile here? Okay, great. How many of you have uploaded all your achievements on the LinkedIn profile? Now, after going home, reduce your Instagram time and spend at least 15 to 30 minutes daily on the LinkedIn profile. Why you need to spend time on the LinkedIn? Because many HRs are uploading their job description on the LinkedIn. So that after reading those job description, at least you will understand that for this role, what are the skills required. If your skills are matching to that set, then you can apply for that job. If your skills are not matching, then at least you can connect with that HR, right? In future, if if she or he is having, the job description that is matching to your resume, she or he can directly refer you. Okay. And in LinkedIn also, there are many fake HRs. So don't follow them. Don't listen them. Don't pay for the job. Okay. There are many junior HRs also. So follow them, connect with them, text them a personal message, and share your resume with them, so that if they are having any job requirement matching to your skill, they can refer you. Got it? Yeah. So I will share, or I will tell you one, the sample LinkedIn profile, that how you should mention. You are making me uncomfortable. Okay, let me open my LinkedIn profile so that I can tell you. Now everybody knows the basics things, right? How to create. It's simpler than creating a LinkedIn. Creating a which profile? Instagram profile. Okay. One more resume. I will just tell you. I have to compare one resume. Just give me before going on the LinkedIn. Let me compare one resume. Okay. So suppose there are two students sitting opposite to me. One student is suppose he is the one student, she is the one student, and second student is this. Okay. These are the two resumes I am having. The first resume format is a very basic format. You can see your name, address 1, address 2, city, pin code, email. Do I need this complete address? No. Even if I know that I am from the Bangalore, Karnataka, that's fine for me. Once you get selected, if they have to send something on your address, they will take a complete address from you. Okay. So it is consuming unnecessary this much space on your resume. Second, academic details. Don't try to go till schooling. Just go the graduation and the 12th or post graduation and or the bachelor's degree. After that, if you are having work experience or the internship, add it here. Academic projects and all, and don't follow these simpler templates, because in market you know that there are many advanced templates are available, that too free of cost. You don't have to pay to create this resume. You just have to invest your brain and time in it. You will get this proper resume format. Okay. So next, let me open my LinkedIn profile so that I can tell you how you should maintain your LinkedIn profile. Even I got easily placed at that time. And then once you got the professional experience, then everything matters is your experience. So I'm not maintaining my profile in that good way, but I will share you my LinkedIn profile where they are maintaining in a very good way. You can follow them. I will take just 15 more minutes, okay, not more than that. So don't be uncomfortable.
Can you suggest a website that tells about resume before submitting to the company?
Don't use those ATS scores. All the the online ATS tools are not effective, I will say. Just go with your heart. Like that you have tried to match the the keywords from the job description to your resume, then trust on that. Don't unnecessarily take stress by uploading on some ATS website job description and resume. It will give you some score 50%, 40%, and don't get discouraged. Okay, because if you are using all the standard words there that the chat GPT is giving to you, all the standards words that chat GPT is giving to you, do you think that you will be able to perform the same way in the interview? Interview will crack, right? If your English is like my English is not that standard level, my English is, I know it's a below average level English, and if I'm adding A plus kind of English in my resume, I will be easily caught there. So go with your heart, I will suggest. Don't check ATS score frequently from some random websites, and don't, stress yourself. Let me log into my LinkedIn profile. What's my password? Great. Just a minute, I'm logging to my LinkedIn profile. Everyone knows how to create LinkedIn profile, so I will not go from the basic. Open linkedin.com, insert your, like, enter your first name, enter your mobile number and all. I hope that you have created your LinkedIn profile. Okay. So let me share my screen for the online students. Now the profile that I am sharing She is my student, okay? She is my student. Now she will pass out in 2026. That means in which year she is studying now? She is studying in third year of her engineering. And if you see her LinkedIn profile, I directly open her LinkedIn profile here. And if you see, if I scroll down, then whatever the activity she is doing, she is keep posting on the LinkedIn. Okay. If I opened here, then 13 hours ago only. Okay. If I open, exciting, let me open it. Okay. I'm excited to share that I have officially passed a certificate in network security practitioner CNSP exam by the SecOps group. Means she has given some exam, she passed it, she got certificate, she posted her achievement on the LinkedIn. How you can build the traffic on your LinkedIn profile, I'm telling you. How you can attract HRs to come on your LinkedIn profile and refer you in their company. Even HRs have reputations in the company. Suppose HR referred me, and if I couldn't perform well, all the blame will go to that HR who has recruited me. So HRs are also trying to recruit those kind of students or those kinds of employees who can work efficiently in their company and who can be the part of development of that company, not the burden to the company. Okay, so you can see here this is one of the opportunity. Let me go back again. Okay, then the second, 4 days ago, she joined as an intern in the Jetkins Infotrain Limited. She posted here. Okay, show all post. So this is how, if you are doing something, if you are getting any proof, if you are attending something, you can add it. Even you can post today's activity also. Now they have clicked some pictures, right? Get the pictures. Attended a master class on how to make proper resume or modify according to you. Suppose you are working as a, if you are joined as a data science student here, then you can add like attended a master class on the data science. Is anybody coming to you and ask? Nobody is coming to you and ask. But you are creating your impression on the LinkedIn profile like you attended the master class on the data science. So if any recruiter is looking for the data science, then he will be adding, while in the search box, then he will be adding like, I need a data science intern. He will add data science. Your profile will come at the top. So like this, you have to post your achievements. If you scroll it down here, you can see there are many achievements she has posted. Continuously, she is doing something new, something new, something new, and posting on a LinkedIn. And she is the third year of engineering student. Not even passed out, not even in the final year. Can you see? These many. Even my profile is not even the 1% because I'm not concentrating on my own profile because now I'm experienced, right? No one is looking at my LinkedIn profile. Easily I'm getting interview calls and all. So as a fresher, you need to maintain profile like this. Whatever the activities you are doing, keep on posting on the LinkedIn. That will boost your confidence. That will attract other HRs. Got it? Yeah, you can see these many activities are there. If I go in her profile, then you can see in the experience, cyber security intern, she just joined in Jetkins Infotrain Limited. Before that, she was a member of Women Tech Makers, joined technical head of some event there, technical team member of this company, then podcast manager at CyberFox, then penetration testing intern at this World and QR, cyber security interns at this Reducers. We are struggling to get internship in one company. In the third year, she is almost having 4 to 5 internship from 4 to 5 different companies, and as a cyber security intern. Got it? So now if any HR is looking for a cyber security fresher, now she has added cyber security too many times in her LinkedIn profile. And if HR is searching by keyword cyber security fresher, then whose profile will come at the top? The person who is posting more regarding the cyber security, the person who is having more keywords that are mentioning cyber security in her or his profile, right? So his or her profile will come at the top. So that's why you need to post everything related to the technical on your LinkedIn profile so that you can catch their attention. Okay, now then again, if you find that some HR is posting some job descriptions, the job opportunities, then you can follow these HRs. Now this is one Prakash Deresi. Now it came top on my LinkedIn profile. That's why I'm telling. He's a HR at Sabur Bank. Now Sabur Bank is nothing but a RBI of Russia. Like in India, we are having RBI, right? So Sabur Bank is RBI of Russia. But this Sabur Bank has taken many initiatives in the AI field. So they have opened their 2 offices in India. One is in the Bangalore, another is in the Delhi, and they are continuously hiring. So he's posting these job requirements. You can see front-end developer experience 5+ years, then back-end developer 10+ years, system business analyst 6+ years, support engineer 6+ years, location Bangalore, work mode hybrid. Now he is a junior nature. So what you should do? You should open his profile. You should send him a connection request. Once he approved the connection request, then you have to text him that, okay, I'm the data analyst intern, or I am the person who is aware of all the data analyst skills. So now he is posting all the requirements for the experienced one. So he can request him if there is any opportunity for a fresher, or if there is any opportunities for the internship, please refer me. Then he will reply you. He will ask you to send your resume. Send him your resume. So in future, if they are looking for any fresher, or if they are looking for any intern, you will get an email from that particular company. Now, many companies are having automated process. Automated process means if you are replying to him, if you send resume to him, then in their database, they will be having separate columns there. Freshers, 3+ year experience, 5+ year experience, 10+ year experience. He can add your resume in the he can add your email in the freshers section. So in future, if they are having any requirement for the fresher, you will get automatic email from that particular company. That he will not personally type your email ID and send. He will just mention your email ID in their database as a fresher. If they are having any requirement, you will get the automatic job description of the job requirement. So if you are applying like this way, do you think that you will struggle to get a job? No, you will not struggle. Initially, you are applying for only 1 or 2 job description. Now you are applying for 10 to 12 jobs. That to modifying your resume. That means there you are increasing calls. There you will be getting more calls. Now here on the LinkedIn, you are being active. You are following HRs. You are poking them. Okay, I'm the fresher. Please refer me. I'm the fresher. Please refer me. Out of 10, at least 1 will refer you. We are getting chances there. Now Naukri profile also, you have to keep updating your Naukri profile. The more you are active on the Naukri, the more chances when the recruiter is searching for some keywords, your profile will come at the top. Getting my point? So reduce your Instagram time and spend at least 15 to 20 minutes daily on LinkedIn. Spend at least 15 to 20 minutes daily on Naukri. Getting my point? So like this, like I will tell you. Okay, now he is a Dinesh Ratnate. Okay, he posted that he's working in Infosys as a senior data analyst. Now I also completed almost 5 years of experience in the data field. So he posted that I'm having, the reference for the senior positions in the data analyst field, who is having 5+ years of experience. Those who are interested, DM me. I DM'd him. He took my resume. Now he will refer me there. Got it? Yeah. Next. Then one of she is HR in the Sabur Bank. She has posted one job vacancy. So what I did here, I texted her. I told her that I'm almost completing my 5 years as a business analyst in so and so company. So if there are any opportunities for the 5+ years of experience, please refer me. She asked my resume. Till now, she has referred me twice. Got my point? So this is how you need to make a good use of your LinkedIn profile and all. You have to connect with the HRs. You have to keep on poking them. Do not like that. Okay, I sent hi. He read, but he didn't reply. He might be busy. Got it? So text him after 4 to 5 days. Send your resume. Got it? If he's a junior HR, he's looking for a best fit candidate, right? If he thinks that you are the best fit candidate, he will definitely refer you. Got it? Yeah. So this is how you should maintain your LinkedIn profile. You should make connections with the junior HRs. You should have communication with them. Don't shy to text hi. Don't shy to wait. Got it? Because these are the busy people. If you tell my schedule is too hectic. Those who are from my previous batch, they know that. I'm working in the afternoon shift, 3 to 12 my shift timings. I have to leave home around 2 o'clock. I will come back in the 1 o'clock in the night. Then in the morning, I will come here and I will teach for 3 to 4 hours. Now, do you think in my busy schedule, I will be able to reply for all? No. But when I'm opening my, chat messages and box, I will surely reply for you guys. So same way it goes with these HRs. HRs are nothing but a 20 hours, 24 hours employee for that company. If they are having requirement, they have to look for the people. They have to schedule interviews as per the employees availability time. If someone said that no, 9 to 6 is my shift, work job timing, schedule interview, my interview at 8 o'clock in the night, he has to schedule. So he's a busy person. So don't be shy while texting them. Don't be shy to ask for the referrals. Is he your neighbor? He's not your neighbor, right? So he will not be having conceptions about you. So why to be shy? He's an unknown person for you. You are unknown person for him. So if he's having opportunities, he will refer. If he is not having opportunities, he will not refer. But what is our work? Our work is to ask them for the referrals. If you get it, that's fine. If you're not getting it, that is also fine. Got it? So any doubt in how to create LinkedIn profiles? No doubt? Okay. So then I'm summarizing this class today. Thank you so much for joining this class. I hope that whatever the changes I have done, I have told you to do, please do those changes. And I hope for the best future for you guys. Okay.